Hello everyone, today we're going to be talking about can XRP reach $220? Is it possible for XRP to hit that amount? Yeah, some people might think it's crazy and that's very impossible, but look at what Bitcoin did. Think back at 2011 when Bitcoin was a couple cents, and did you ever think it would hit $20,000? Maybe, right? But yeah, before we get into this topic, let's see what the market is happening right now. So for NVT, sell, but the trend is losing its momentum, and we're about 11k. Okay, that's a lot. 11k. Damn. About last video, we were at 10k, holding 10k. Now we're at 11. That's pretty good. If we could see the monthly chart, very good. So far for Bitcoin, it's really good. The NVC is still showing sell, but that's really what's happening in the market. And all the altcoins doesn't seem to be moving at all. Doesn't seem to be moving at all. But yeah, that's what's happening in the market right now. Bitcoin is still going high. Bitcoin's still going up and up, but all the altcoins are still stagnant. Now we got over with today's market. Let's go on with XRP. Can XRP really hit $220? Can it really hit that much? Okay, let's see why it can and maybe why it can't. But people are really hating on XRP. I've been buying XRP since 2017, late 2017. It has a use case, right? Most of these coins don't really have use cases, and it's really not working. But this is the long term, right? This is obviously long term. It's not gonna happen next day, next week. But let's see if it could really hit $220. So I found in Trading View, from Magic Poop Cannon, this chart right here. A lot of people have been shitting on his chart down in the comments. Maybe we'll read some of it. Let's see why he thinks it could hit 220 bucks. So his goal is like around 2021, you know. And as you guys can see right here, there's a long-term chart happening in technical analysis from resistance 3 cents and support about 5/10 of a penny. And as you guys can see, we haven't broken under or over this trend. It seems like we're still in this trend, and if this trend keeps taking place like this, it's gonna hit maybe 26 cents, and then after bounce off that, and it's gonna skyrocket, right? And if this really happens, it's gonna be crazy. Imagine the scenes if this actually takes place and it hits 20 bucks. Imagine the scenes. That's gonna be like crazy as hell. But so what he thinks is it's gonna go to 20 or 30 bucks around there, and then consolidate for the next couple months, and then skyrocket back up to 220. I think this is, remember people, have your minds open. Don't be closed-minded off, because this is a possibility. If we can see from the chart here, it really is a possibility. Now let's read what he says and why he says this is a possibility. Fear not, XRP army. XRP has been a massive uptrend channel its entire life. That is true. So many people out there in crypto community have negative opinions towards XRP, but here's what it boils down to. Despite what you think, cryptocurrencies aren't going to destroy governments and banks' monopoly on money. Banks and governments are going to adapt, and they're going to maintain control. I've said that so many times, and it's true. XRP is practically the only cryptocurrency which has been working with banks, regulators, and government officials since day one. Also, every day, more and more banks turning to Ripple and XRP. People say XRP is a banker's coin. So what? What is that money in your pocket? It's money that was created by banks. The notion that governments and banks are going to allow cryptocurrencies to totally destroy their control of money in the world. This is beyond unlikely on the other hand. I think it is far more likely that they will merge into the space. They will adapt in a world where banks and governments adopt cryptocurrencies. Who is first in line? XRP. This does make sense because let's think about it for a second. Let's say Amazon, Alibaba, Walmart, all these huge companies, right? Banks have XRP or Ripple migrated into them, right? It's gonna be skyrocketing like Amazon. What if you could buy things in Amazon with XRP? And what if Amazon, all these huge companies, bring XRP into their websites or companies? What would that do to XRP? Obviously, it will have a huge effect and it will skyrocket, especially banks, because there's trillions moving every day, right? So there's a reason why it has the third largest market in the space. There's a reason why it has held that spot like a boss, completely unchallenged. In my eyes, the fact that so many people hate XRP is one of the most attractive things about it right now. That is true. People hate XRP maybe because it's not decentralized. Everyone is so focused on the current price. They're glued to the price action. XRP isn't moving. Bitcoin went up, but not XRP. They're also fixated on price because that's all they know. Probably a very small fraction of people in this space have the discipline to even do an hour of research a week, which is nothing. Yet the majority of those people are the ones who talk the most trash. I love Bitcoin, I really do. But how is this Lightning network coming along? Oh, what? It sucks? Well, guess what? You can send BTC on XRP Ledger instantly. Oh yeah, and you could avoid these hefty BTC fees too. That's not even a silver of the capability of XRP. I still own Bitcoin, but XRP is something very special. Technically, there's a real path to XRP's price well over 100 and even 200, as you can see on the chart. What we need to do is watch for it though. It is a confirmation of support on the bottom of the channel. Sometimes later this year, if we can see a big bounce there, it's game over. XRP is going to rip the naysayers off as well as warps time space and blast into another dimension. But if we could have a bounce and hold support and confirm support on this trend line, huge, very huge right there. Boom, bounce. It could do some massive things. And XRP has a real use case, but people really hate on XRP. I really don't know why. But there's a possibility, people. Obviously 220 might be a huge price, to believe, but what did Ethereum, especially Bitcoin, do years ago, right? But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you guys are new. Have an open mindset, people. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Have a good one.